Enters here.
Yes, no kidding.
Okay, I'd like to call the meeting of the zoning board to order. I'd like to record the attendance of who's here. Unfortunately, Aaron couldn't make it, so I'm going to fill in as the chairman tonight. Okay, if we could stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I have a motion to approve the current agenda.
Support.
Moved and supported. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
I have a motion to approve the minutes from the September 13th, 2022 meeting.
Make a motion to approve.
Okay, it's been moved.
Support.
It's been supported. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Do we have any visitors that would like to speak on non-agenda items? None noted. Anybody on the link? Okay, none noted. Okay, we have case number 22-3744. Brian, would you like to give us an update?
Yeah. So this really is a kind of procedural function why this is in front of you today, as I mentioned in the staff memo. So we have kind of two approval processes for lot splits or lot reconfigurations. For unplatted or meets and bounds lots, it's a staff review, administrative review. And then for changes to site condos or plats, it is required to go in front of the zoning board for approval. So that's why that's in front of you tonight, this afternoon. In your pack, this really is a fairly straightforward or simple lot line reconfiguration. It's taking approximately 4,000 square feet from one parcel, moving to the other 5,000 square feet from the other one, and just kind of adjusting that lot line to address some of the natural terrain and use of the properties that the neighbors have been using. So it results in approximately 1,330 square feet being added to the property at 1474 Bali Bunyan. And I do mention in the staff report there that both of those lots easily meet our minimum size requirements. So this change in square footage would not affect that, and they should still meet those. So the property owners have submitted the required application. They both signed that. They've provided the tax certification forms that are required. So this is really the last step they need for their approval here. And since the boundaries of the condominium units are being altered, there will also have to record an amendment to the master deed for the condominium, which they have drawn up, and we're just waiting for this approval then before recording that document. So we have approved similar requests in the past, although this is not a common request that we get too often. But at this time, since they are maintaining to meet our minimum size and width requirements, staff are recommending that you approve the reconfiguration of lots as proposed, with the condition that the amendment to the condominium master deeds is recorded within 60 days.
Thank you. Any questions from board members for Brian?
I move to go into public hearing.
Second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. We are now open for public hearing. Would you like to come up and introduce yourself?
Sure. I'm Paula Lewis. I'm from McShane and Bowie, and I submitted the application to Brian. And so I'm here for the clients, for the two property owners, to process this boundary line adjustment. If there are any questions, I'd be delighted to answer them. But I think the application and all the submittals speak for itself.
Is the primary reason the topography?
Well, topography and actual use, you know, people live in their homes in different ways. There's also drainage. And so drainage was caused by one house, and they've just said, well, let's do this to solve the problem. Sprinkler heads, you know, so minor things that have been fixed, but now we just need to adjust the boundary to coordinate with their occupation.
Okay. So obviously both neighbors in agreement.
Yes, both signed it. There's a settlement agreement saying this is what we're going to do. You know, everybody had their attorneys look at it, and this is one of our final steps the amendment to master deed, we do have to send notice to all the co-owners in the project. So there's a whole probably 30-day process of actually finishing this.
Okay, any questions by board members?
Brian, did you receive anything?
I did not know.
Okay, anything else you'd like to add?
No, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you for your consideration.
If there's nothing else, I move to close the public hearing.
Second. Moved and seconded. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any discussion among board members on this issue?
Now, Mr. Chairman, this is really straightforward. I move to approve the reconfiguration of the lots as proposed with staff's condition.
Second. Moved and seconded. Any further discussion? None noted. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay. That concludes that issue.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, let's see what else we got. Okay, any other business?
So 2 quick notes is our next meeting scheduled for December 13. So we'll see if we have something for the agenda for that or not. And then just looking at 2023, is everyone comfortable continuing our time and day of the week for meetings? We'll continue second Tuesday of the month at 5:30. Probably be a couple that'll be moved around because of elections or holidays, but we'll continue this schedule going forward. And I'll either share that at the December meeting or email that out to you if we end up canceling that December one.
Okay, so next one will be 5:30 instead of.
Yep. Yeah, we'll go back to 5. This one again was just bumped up because there's a conflict with the DDA one because there was elections last week, but we'll go back to 5:30.
Any other business?
Move to adjourn.
Second. Motion moved and seconded. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Brian.
Did we set a record? We set a record.